What's up traders, welcome to weekly trade setup video. Now this video going to be super duper important for you because the month is over, the week is over, the new trading week coming will be highly volatile. There is quite a few high impact news release including NFP, war going on between Russia and Ukraine. There is a lot of volatility in the market, and there will be incredibly some trading opportunity. So this video will give you a clear idea of how I will be trading with my VIP members, and you can take that advantage from this channel. So make sure you stick till the end. For those who already was with me past week, have you seen that we made tons of money with my VIP members, and who are in this free channel also showed that made some money because I post free content, free analysis every single day in this channel. Now this video I will be analyzing today AUDNZD complete multi-time frame analysis, euro dollar, Aussie dollar, EURUSD, British pound, US dollar, gold, NZDCHF, USDCAD, super valuable, is highly volatile now. USOIL, USD Turkish lira, DXY, BTCUSD and Ethereum USD. Not only this, every day I separately provide trade setup and analysis. So for those who are new to this channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Nazam. I'm a full-time trader, author, as well as founder of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I am Forex Wizard, the wizardry. In this channel you will find will change the way you trade. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification so that you don't miss out any of this that I post every single day. With that being said, so no more drama, let's start the cinema. First of all, we will be starting with euro dollar, highly volatile, highly traded instrument. Now before I begin this analysis on euro dollar complete multi-time frame analysis, quickly let me replay a clip from the last week. I want you to pay full attention. Bearish in euro dollar is still. Let's see on the weekly. Now on the weekly, the previous weeks has created this red candle. This week we saw a doji, red doji. Now what is likely to happen from my experience and from all the analysis and technical abilities in the new trading week, we could see euro dollar moving to this line. Why? Because around the half week of this doji, there is a long week here on the doji. The price is likely to go up, test, and then likely to drop. Guys, no one, you'll see a lot of videos on YouTube, a lot of gurus are talking. No one will tell you pinpointly what is likely to happen because even they don't know, and they don't want to be embraced with you. So I don't care. I give the right education. Someone is liking or not liking is up to them, but from my side I'm fully authentic. What I see in my eyes, in my experience, in my vision, I share, and I see that incredibly works most of the time. It doesn't mean that I am always right. Remember, trading is all about probability. Now I want you to do a quick favor for me. Open your chart, go to euro dollar, and then go to the weekly time frame. And what you can see that exactly where I told the price will be bounced, the price exactly bounced from there. But warning, never take a big risk based on what I have analyzed. Okay, my analysis also get wrong. So make sure you manage your risk when using this trading platform. So let's start first of all. Based on monthly time frame, you always need to see the bigger picture on the higher time frame and then jump onto lower time frame to find proper entry point, because higher time frame will give you a clear direction in the market, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. With that being said, monthly now euro dollar on the monthly time frame is highly bearish. So after this double top formation here, as you can see, euro dollar has created a double top. After this double top, the price broke to the downside after this bearish engulfer. Now after that, every single month euro dollar has created series of lower high and lower low. It's a strong downtrending market structure. Now at this point, this current month, what you saw that euro dollar has created doji candle. Now look at this one here. There is an important clue to consider is that euro dollar currently residing on a very historically strong level of support. As you can see that in the past, this level acted as a strong level of resistance here, now acted as a support. But what you could possibly see now, euro dollar is moving back and forth in this zone. So in this back and forth on the monthly, we could find proper trading opportunity on the lower time frame. At this point, what we likely to see in euro dollar in the upcoming week is, first of all, we could possibly see an uprise and then downfall and then uprise again. So this could be the possible movement on euro dollar. Let's draw the first week's move. So what we could see in the first week, euro dollar is moving up and then dropping downside, and this is the suitable level that we could see in the next week. The price is hitting and then dropping because there is a strong level of resistance here, and the monthly, the price already started to move up, and this move could continue to this level of resistance. So in the next week, we could possibly see that way movement. Now at the same time, as you can see that this current week, the price has created another doji. As you can see that the dotted line that we have drawn on the weekly is just along this trend line. Now what is the trend line? See this weekly two candles back-to-back aligning, and the next one is likely to go up and create a smooth trend line and likely to drop. So this is where we will be entering short opportunity from this zone again. Let's see on the daily time frame how we can correlate this instrument. Now as you can see that this is the movement that we are predicting in euro dollar. In the next week, we could potentially see euro dollar is moving up to this level of resistance, and from here we could potentially see a drop. So this is a highly bearish market. We will only consider going short in this market. So what we will be doing with our student is we will be waiting on the 4-hour time frame to this zone, the price to go up and test this level of resistance, or it could be this trend line. So based on how the price action is being created, we will consider going short from this zone with a high risk to reward ratio with our VIP members and also with our subscribers in YouTube. So make sure you subscribe because every day I post a lot of live content in this channel that will change your trading system completely. So this is the euro dollar, highly volatile, likely to drop next week. We will be waiting for going up and test this trend line or this trend line, and then we will consider going short based on the price action. I will keep you updated. This is euro dollar. Now let's start with AUDNZD. Now past week AUD pairs, as you have seen that we closed quite a few successful trade with our VIP members and also with our subscribers on YouTube. If you made money from it, then smash the like button. If you didn't make it, then also smash the like button. Stick to the channel, watch the videos, and sure you will make money. My intention is to help you to become a better trader, to help you to make money. So you need to give you time. I'm giving value so that you can use that for your advantage. Now let's start with, first of all, AUDNZD on the monthly time frame. As usual, what we can see on the monthly AUDNZD, as I mentioned in quite a few of my analysis, AUDNZD on the monthly time frame just being rejected from the monthly trend line. So this is a strong level of trend line, monthly trend line, resistance here, everywhere there is a resistance, and this is a overall historically bearish market creating a series of lower high. Remember, when you see this kind of market series of lower high, this is a bearish market structure. So monthly bearish. Let's see on the weekly time frame how the price action is forming. Now on the weekly, as you can see that after this previous week's pin bar, what did I say? That this price is likely to drop, and that is what happened. Now what happened? The price raised up, created a dragonfly doji. This is a dragonfly doji. So what is likely to happen, guys, next week? The price is likely to go up along this zone, along this weekly close. This is a very, very important level of resistance, and from here we could potentially see another drop to the downside. So this is what we will be taking the advantage. AUDNZD will be going short if it fulfills all the conditions. Now we'll considering going short with our student with high risk to reward ratio. Let's see 4 hour how the price action is forming. You see that there is a level of resistance here, and the price hopefully will reach there, creating this head and shoulder, completing this, and then we will consider going short with high risk to reward ratio. This is the AUDNZD, Aussie dollar. Now remember, next week, as you can see that this is the Forex factory, the news site where you can find all the high impact news release. Next is going to be AUD on Monday, the first day of trading week, and then USDCAD, oil. All this going to be highly volatile. AUD will be on fire next week. So AUD and AUDUSD, let's see how it is creating a trading opportunity. Now AUDUSD also looking like bearish next week. Let's see how, first of all, monthly time frame. Now like euro dollar, all the USD pairs, most of them are bearish. Okay, so Aussie dollar also bearish. Now what kind of, this monthly candle is close, showing 2 days, but it's the weekend, so Monday there will be new candle. Monday in Sydney time, it could be on Sunday in your zone. Check out what it is. So AUDUSD, as you can see that monthly candle is closed, and what you saw that the price couldn't break the previous month's high, guys. That means that there will be a down drop from here. After going little bit up, highly likely that AUDUSD will drop in the first move in the new trading week. So monthly bearish, as you can see that this is a highly bearish market. After this consolidation, drop, rise up, drop, and rise up. Now we could see another one to coming down in the new trading month. So monthly bearish. Okay, let's see on the weekly how the price action is forming. Now weekly, as you can see, back to back 4 weeks, the whole month the bulls were in control. Aussie dollar, let me draw the resistance line here. Now this is the strong level of resistance, that where the price is likely to go up and test this trend line, and the resistance at the same time this next week, and then we could potentially see going up a little bit and then potentially see a drop. So AUDUSD or Aussie dollar, we have a strong bearish momentum in this one daily time frame. Let's see how the price action is forming. So far AUDUSD is bullish, but we are expecting to change this bullish market into bearish as the price action is forming in this way. So let's see on the daily how it is forming. You saw that last week there was a big drop due to the war news, and again the bulls to control the price went there. Now at this point, how the price action is likely to form, look at this one here. Now what we will be waiting, basically, see, this is the zone that we will be waiting for a potential short setup. This zone we could potentially see in the next week the price again jumping to the upside during the news release, and we will be waiting for a reversal pattern in this zone, guys. This is the very, very important point. Listen, I can't give you exact level because this is a weekly forecast, so we will consider the zone. That means the zone is from 0.7248 to the top of this candle, and in this zone, if we see a double top, any kind of reversal pattern or a head and shoulder, okay, on the lower time frame such as 4-hour or hourly time frame, this zone, as soon as we'll see reversal pattern, we'll take a short from here with a high risk to reward ratio. So this is the plan, trading plan for the next week for Aussie dollar. Let's see how this plan work out. I will keep updating in this channel, so stay with the channel every single day. Now we finish 3 of them. Let's see on EURCHF what kind of price action it is creating. EURCHF is highly bearish. Look at this, guys. How do you know an instrument is bullish or bearish? Definitely from market structure, not from indicator. Indicator will not give you a clear direction in the market. Always remember, to see a trending direction, you need to look at the market structure. What is the bearish market structure? This one. Okay, simple. When you see a creating series of lower high, okay, this is the lower high and lower low, that is called a bearish market structure. In a bearish market structure, you could potentially see the previous support testing as a resistance and will move to the downside. That's the bearish market structure. Now what you saw on EURCHF, can you see this same market structure? Absolutely. Starting from here, you see there is a move here, uprise, move here, uprise, you know, move here, uprise, move here, uprise, like this. Okay, so what you saw, look at this one here, high, 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 lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low. So that's how the market moves. Okay, so that's what you need to understand if you want to be a trader. Okay, you need to understand the basic market structure. Now at this point, with this monthly candle, what you saw, that previous support tested as a resistance in this market structure. This is the previous support on the monthly, tested as a resistance, and we could potentially see drop, but not from, may not be from here directly. What is likely to happen in the new trading week, we potentially could see another push to the upside little bit and then down drop. Let's see on the weekly how we can see this move. Now weekly, as you see that there has been a doji in this zone, so there is something to be very importantly pay attention. The first week of the trading week, what we could potentially see, the price is going to test this top of this doji, possibly breaking to the upside little bit, you know, little bit breaking to the upside, and potentially we could see a drop to this level along this line, and maybe we could potentially see another push to the upside like this one here. So how do you trade? Now go to the daily time frame. Now this is what is likely to happen on EURCHF. You see that the price is likely to rise up to this level of resistance on the new trading week, and potentially we could see a drop. So this is a very narrow gap, and we will be waiting for a potential setup in this zone on the 4-hour time frame with our student. As soon as we will find potential setup, this is a high probability setup, we will consider going short with a high risk to reward ratio. Now the level that we will be waiting for a potential reversal setup is 1.0460, around this zone. If we see potential reversal pattern or any kind of pin bar, anything like that, even we could see directly drop from here on the opening of the week. Let's see how it plays out, but as soon as I'll find proper trading opportunity, I'll definitely send the signal in the VIP channel, and also will update on YouTube as soon as I can. This is the EURCHF. Let's see British pound US dollar, how this is creating a trading opportunity. Let's see first of all on the monthly time frame. Anyway guys, if you are not interested all of this pair, no problem, I will put a timestamp in the description area. You can go there, check it out which one you are interested, and you can skip what you are not interested to trade. So British pound US dollar, first of all, starting with monthly time frame. What is monthly going on? British pound US dollar now currently bearish. I mentioned in quite a few analysis, you have already seen that British pound US dollar first of all created a reversal pattern, head and shoulder on the monthly time frame here, okay, and after this head and shoulder we see a breakdown to the downside. Now this is going to be a strongly bearish market for a very long period of time, so we could see potentially British pound US dollar slowly up and down, finally dropping to this level of support. So British pound US dollar highly bearish, going down to the weekly time frame. How we can find a trading opportunity? Now on the weekly, what you saw, the British pound US dollar following this trend line. So weekly time frame, the previous week we saw a bearish engulfer. In the new trading week, what is likely to happen? Let me show you. So we could see potentially the primarily prices going up to test this support. Let me show you. There are back-to-back two dojis here, right? So this is support here, support here. Now we could potentially see a test of as a resistance and primarily drop. So the current, the upcoming week, British pound US dollar first will go up and then will come down. Let's see on the daily how we can see this moment. Now this is the possible scenario on British pound US dollar, and that is what we will be waiting for. As you see that this is the daily time frame, there was a narrow bar here after this red candle, and we could see another 1 or 2 bar on the daily time frame testing this resistance and then moving to the downside, and this is where we will place our entry based on what kind of price action it is creating, and we will be waiting for a possible uprise in this zone. So as soon as we will find potential setup in this zone in British pound US dollar, then we will take a short with a high risk to reward ratio. If you're finding value in this analysis, then smash the like button, guys. Now let's see another one, NZDCHF, how it will give us a trading opportunity. Now NZDCHF monthly, after this strong bearish move, quite a few back-to-back 4 months was bearish. This current month, what you have seen, the price primarily rose up. Now in this monthly candle is closing right now. This is a very important price action pattern you need to pay attention. What you saw that this current month the price created lower high and lower low, so this is a bearish price action. Now after this monthly close, we could potentially see another one immediately going down, highly likely. If this is the case, then we could see a potential strong move to the downside with NZDCHF weekly time frame. How we can see now, this is the situation. Let me draw the high of the monthly first. So this is the high of the monthly, and what is on the weekly? Let's see. Now this is the weekly high and monthly high is the same, so we could potentially see a little bit of uprise, maybe half of this week of the weekly weekly candle, and then potentially we could see a drop. So next week NZDCHF could be bearish. Daily time frame. Now daily, as you can see that this daily candle couldn't break this pin bar, okay, high. So this is a high probability setup. Let's see on the 4 hour. Now as you can see on the 4 hour, we saw a double top formation with a doji. So this is a good setup now in this zone on the first week, not at the opening. NZDCHF is a exotic pair, minor pair, so make sure you trade when the swap is very low. Opening or in the Asian session, there will be a high swap. If you take a trade, you could potentially blow your account. So what we will be doing with our student, we will see one more candle, how the price action is forming. If this top is remaining intact, if it is not broken in the new trading week, according to the rules of our strategy, we will take a short with a high risk to reward ratio. Smash the like button. Now let's see another instrument that we will be trading next week. Now coming up is really important pair, USDCAD. Now USDCAD, there is a lot of high impact news release. CAD, USDCAD, all the CAD pairs going to be very volatile, and USDCAD will be super duper volatile. Now first of all, monthly USDCAD creating a very confusing price action. Now you have to be very careful on this one. Now this price action you see on the monthly, it is could be bullish, could be bearish based on what next happening. Remember, in essence, this is a bullish price action. Why? Because as you can see, the previous months, you see there is a doji here. This doji has a green body, right? The next one, what you saw, another doji. But this is a gravestone doji. But in this doji, you saw still price created a higher high and higher low. So this is a doji in a bullish price section. So the next one, by theory, what it should come down to this bottom of the doji, monthly doji in the next month, and could potentially go up. So this is the theory, but in many cases you would see that theory is not working. So make sure you always stay up to date in this channel. I always post update every single time. Weekly time frame, let's see how the price action is forming. Now weekly, what we see that now in the new trading week, what is likely to happen? Let's delete this one. Now in the new trading week, the price should rise from here. This is the theory, unless if it is breaking to the downside. As you can see that the last week we saw an inverted pin bar or long bearish candle. Now this candle couldn't break the previous week's low. You see, this is also a bullish candle. See, this is the thing that you need to understand. Most traders make the mistake. They saw a red candle. Wow, there is a pin bar on the top. Let's go short, and it could be rising from here straight away, or could be dropping. So, but highly likely that this instrument is going to rise because it is still a bearish price action. Why? You see this after this green move. Let me draw it separately how the price action formed after this green move. What you saw, this pole, and then weekly, what you saw, this kind of pattern. See, there is a pattern like this. It has created a pattern. So this is a bullish pattern. In this pattern, you saw a first false breakout to the downside, grab the liquidity, and the breakout to the upside, and the price came back again top of this nose of this place, and from here we could potentially see another push to the upside, or maybe coming down a little bit and pushing to the upside. So this is the bullish price action on USDCAD on the weekly. Daily, smash the like button if you didn't do it. Now this is the drama here, not the drama, the cinema. What you saw, that the price could create a possible head and shoulder. That's the contradiction. As I told you, trading is like that. You see there is a red candle here among on this green candle. Now we see a break to the downside. Okay, now what could happen, it could create, let me draw it with a background. Let me draw it clearly so you understand exactly. So we could possibly see a green candle on the daily, and then boom, pushing to the downside, creating a head and shoulder. So what is likely to happen? Now we need to wait for further confirmation on the 4 hour. How you want to see? Now listen, this is the thing that you need to understand. See, USDCAD is creating a market structure like this. See, this is the market structure, right? Now if this dynamic support, this is a dynamic support, it is creating a curved support. If this support remain intact, highly likely that USDCAD will push to the upside. Okay, if this dynamic support broken with a gap opening maybe in the new trading week or in the next day, then we could potentially see a breakout to the downside. So, but what is rising is likely to rise. That's the law of trading. Okay, so what we will be doing with our student, we will observe price action, how it is forming. So if it creates a price action, something like this, something like this, creating a series of higher low, curve moving to the pushing to the upside, then we will consider going long based on how fundamental is playing out. We'll go long, highly likely. If it breaks to the downside on the retest, so first scenario is going long. Second scenario, if it breaks down to the downside, then we'll wait for a retest of this, because there is, you see there is a false breakout here also. We'll consider short. So you saw there is a false breakout here. So you have to stay alert that there could be a false breakout. That's why we'll wait for a retest of this dynamic support as a resistance and go for short. So these are the two possible scenario in USDCAD. Again, I will be updating you as soon as I'll see any kind of confirmation in this instrument. Now next we will be analyzing USOIL, how it is creating a price action. Let's see. USOIL monthly, first of all, monthly is highly bullish. As you can see that this is the clearly bullish market, as because of the war, the oil prices rising, it could be highly bullish. That's why USDCAD is likely to be bearish, because CAD is related to oil. And let's see what happened now. If this instrument rise up, then we could see USDCAD falling, or maybe both getting stronger, and USD could be stronger than CAD and could be bullish. That's what I'm telling, or it could be in a sideway. So oil, now what is happening on the monthly? It's bullish. It's the monthly candle is closed. We could see a little bit of down, and then we could potentially see an uprise. So let's see on the weekly how the price action is forming. Okay, now on the weekly we see a strong bullish price action. What kind of price action is this? A bullish price action. This is a gravestone doji. Now if you see this kind of gravestone doji, what you saw that it has created a higher low. Guys, this is a very important price action. Let me show you one example like this in another instrument that could give you a very look at this one here. When this same kind of price action form in AUDNZD, I made an analysis. Exactly this is what happened. Look at this push after that. USOIL, guys, you will not find this value anywhere. You haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe, or press the red button, subscribe to the channel, and also jump onto my website. The link is below if you wanna learn something more. If you wanna be a professional trader, there is a opportunity, a discount going on, so grab the opportunity. If you don't want to join, again, no problem, stay with this channel and stay up to date. So there is a bullish price action here on CAD, highly volatile, dodgy series of higher low and higher high. So you see the higher high and higher low. So we could potentially see a little bit of down along this trend line. Let me draw the trend line along this trend line, and then we could potentially see an uprise on USOIL, strong uprise. So daily time frame, how the price action is forming. Now daily we saw a doji, and this price action is basically a bullish price action. As I mentioned, this is the trend line, and the price is potentially come around the half week of this daily doji, as next week there will be OPEC meeting. There's a lot of volatility coming in this instrument, and from here we could see uprise. So we'll go long in this instrument without any question, with our student, with high risk to reward ratio. From, let me tell you, the zone is 90.97 or 91 around. That will be our plan. I will send exact trade signal to my students in the BIP member, from where we will be going long. If you want to join, then join. There is an opportunity, or I will update on YouTube. You stay with the free channel, no problem. Let's start another one, USD Turkish Lira. First of all, monthly time frame. Now the previous months, previous week, every time the analysis is coming true. What did I say? That USD Turkish Lira, if you have made money, smash the like button. If you haven't, then watch that video and also smash this like button on this one, so that this video is helpful for others also, and this is a rare opportunity for you. So let's see monthly time frame, bullish. Okay, after this doji we saw a bullish move. This monthly candle is closing. We could see a little bit of retracement, and we could potentially see another push to the upside. Weekly, how the price action is forming. Okay, weekly we saw after this previous week's bullish candle, we saw that this week high was highly volatile, and we could see potentially another push to the upside, maybe along this high of this weekly candle, and before any moving push to the downside or upside. So daily, let's see how the price action is forming. Now daily time frame, we saw last day of the trading week a bearish candle. We could potentially see another one to the downside, and maybe testing this 20 period blue moving average, and then going long from here. So there is a resistance here, as you can see on the daily time frame. Okay, this resistance here quite a few daily resistance, resistance. We could potentially test as a support, and then that is where we will be placing pending order with our student, keeping the stop loss below this low. So the entry will be around 13.65409 or a little bit above, stop loss around 13.4782, and take profit will take at least 1 to 3 or 5 risk to reward ratio. Let's see DXY, and then we'll analyze gold, and then we'll go to two cryptocurrencies. Let's see how the price action is forming on DXY monthly. So DXY is also bullish. Okay, when other pairs are bearish, DXY is bullish. They are always inversely related. So DXY, this current month is this candle is closed. It is still a bullish price action. So what we could see potentially in the next trading week, the price going up, coming down, and going up again. So it could follow this trend line. This price action could be on DXY. That's how the market moves, guys. Market never moves in a straight line. So weekly time frame, what you could possibly see in the new trading week, the price is coming along this line, so along this important level of support. Let me draw the level of support. So you see that there is quite a few doji here, 3 back-to-back dojis. There is a resistance here, there is a support here. As you can see, there is a doji here. So the price next week, the price likely to come down a little bit and then pushing to the upside. So we'll be waiting for the price to come back to this level of support, daily time frame, the same way. So this is a very, very important level of support, back to back two dojis on the daily time frame. And as soon as the price will hit this level, we'll wait on the lower time frame confirmation. Based on the rules of our strategy, we'll considering going long from this zone with a high risk to reward ratio. Let's start with gold. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity gold is giving. Now, because of the fundamental war news, the gold is now highly volatile. It's strongly bullish at this time, but any point all technical could be wrong because of the fundamental. Let's see based on what situation now how gold could behave. Now monthly candle is closed, the price is closed here. This month we could potentially see a test of this. As you see that the first of all, remember, monthly candle closed above this trend line, so consider that this trend line is broken. Okay, so you see there is a red candle here on the monthly. This month at any point we could see a drop to test this monthly level of support in this zone. So this is the hottest spot for going long in this instrument. Let's see on the weekly time frame how the price action is forming. Now primarily we may not see directly drop from here, or maybe seeing we could potentially see a little bit of drop and then rise up and then drop and then rise up like this. Okay, so that's how the market moves. Okay, it doesn't move in one direction all the time. So the first move could be down, up, down, up like this. Okay, let's see on the daily time frame. Okay, so on the daily, what we could potentially see in the new trading, the price is coming down here a little bit along this, say, let me draw the line here again. So we could see around 1883 or 1880 zone, the price is coming, and then from here we could potentially see a rise to test this. Let me draw this arrow properly. So okay, so we could potentially see a drop around 1880 in the first day of trading or somewhere, and then from here there is a there is a support here. This is a long red candle. From this zone around could be 1879 or 1880. From this zone we will be waiting for a bullish setup. Okay, we'll buy gold from here, and as soon as the price will reach around 1920, we'll close our trade, and from here again we'll see how the price action is forming. So gold is bullish currently, and let's see how the price action is forming on the 4 hour. The same kind of setup you see. Now, as I mentioned in the last day of trading week, this could be a bullish and I will inform as soon as I will see further confirmation in the new trading week. So this is the situation on gold. We will be looking for a bullish setup, the price action, how the price action is forming in the new trading week. If you find value in this analysis, as I told you, don't forget to like it, and also don't forget to subscribe. Now let's jump on to cryptos, BTCUSD and Ethereum USD. Now let's see how the price action is forming on the monthly time frame, BTCUSD. Now BTCUSD monthly candle is almost close after 2 days. We see a doji is forming. Now this candle could provide a bullish price action in the new months. Why? Because as you can see, the price all in this level of support on the monthly. And what is the next level to buy from this level of support is you see that back-to-back 2 monthly candle created a trend line. So there is a level of support, horizontal level, and also there is a trend line on the monthly, and we could potentially see the prices coming down here and then pushing to the upside. So BTCUSD next month going to be bullish, not immediately. We need to see further confirmation. Weekly we see this forming a doji from this level. Now let's see on the daily how we can find a trading opportunity. Now look at this one here. You saw that there's a long weak candle. Now this is where daily time frame we will be waiting with our student for a further confirmation for going long on the 4 hour. Okay, so we'll be waiting for a drop, creating a possible invert head and shoulder here, and then pushing to the upside. So this is what is planned. At any point it could break the level of support. So until we see a clear inverted head and shoulder pattern, we will not do anything. As soon as we see inverse head and shoulder, we will look for long opportunity from here with a high risk to reward ratio. Let's see Ethereum USD, how this price action is forming. Also monthly time frame, the same setup as BTCUSD in Ethereum USD, they are following each other. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame to see the same kind of setup. Now as you can see, the price has now already pushed to the upside. We'll wait for another possible push down to complete an inverse head and shoulder on Ethereum USD. As soon as we will find this opportunity, we will go long with a high risk to reward ratio. Now this is the situation in all this pair. There are quite a few pairs could provide, such as GBPJPY. I couldn't make all them because of this shortage of time, but over the week I will send all of them one by one analysis and live trade setup videos. Don't miss any of this. Press that bell notification, press the subscribe button, and stay with the channel. Thank you for watching, and also jump onto my website. There is also a lot of free stuff in it. Thank you for watching. See you soon in the next one.